Isn't this just the cutest thing you've ever seen? Oh my god. Bye, bee! Hello, everyone. This is Nisi and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. Hello, how's everyone doing? We've got some very exciting plans today. I've set up a little beekeeping situation here to get some candles for decoration. We've got a big plan today. Got 18 honeycomb. Hopefully that is plenty. Let's head over. So the plan is, now that we've got moss, is of course we're gonna need to work on our moss farm. Before that, I would like to do a little bit of decorating. Yes, it is that time of the year. I've left it a bit late, but it's time to put up our festive decorations, and I've got a big tree, perfect for it. Right, here is the tree we're gonna work on. This big one right here. And I'm gonna make it even bigger and add a little bit of extra volume to it. Although that's too long. Alright guys, here is the plan. Now you've got a few more leaves on the tree, although they don't go all the way up yet. I've not put my dirt tower up there yet. We're gonna try to use some natural decorations to light this tree up. So I'm thinking glowberries, I'm thinking jack-o'-lanterns, I'm thinking candles, and maybe some sweet berries for like baubles. That would be fun. And I've got some wool, but I don't know if I want to use it because big blocks in it. Okay. So here's the plan. Let's turn this back on. I don't have any green dye yet. I've not found any cactuses, whatever you call them. And you can't put glowberries, or I think sweet berries either, on leaf blocks. It doesn't like that. So we're gonna really get in here, I think, and try using moss. And see how bad that looks. Oh, I didn't bring bone meal. Oh well. We'll see how that looks like in a second. Okay, I think this could work. It needs a lot more. But I think this could definitely work as like an idea. Yeah, let me try that. Alright, it's getting dark and I've made some progress on the tree, so let's inspect it. Okay. It looked better in my head, to be honest, guys. It looked better in my head. It's not bad. So I'm noticing a few problems already. The candles are lit, but the animations aren't kind of like loading in. Yeah, the moss blocks, they're fine. I thought I could use the vines, see right there, to kind of help the moss blocks blend in a bit. I do think it works. but not great. Maybe look better once I do the whole tree and like add more carpets. Because it just looks a bit messy right now. So I was trying to hide the moss blocks and the leaves at first, and I thought, why not just put them on the outside? You know, why try to hide it? If it's like a consistent pattern throughout the tree, it might not look too bad, but it's not great. Okay, it's not great. I'm gonna keep working on it though. I think I can make it look great. I might just need a few more colors. Maybe that's it. A few more colors. It's snowing. It's sunset. This is the best it's gonna look. It's not great. Okay, I'll admit it. It's not great, but I'm just gonna leave it like this. I wonder if the snow's gonna make it look better. I do. Let's go upstairs, see what it looks like from the top. You know what? From the top, it's not too bad. It really isn't. Like, if you squint your eyes a little bit, if you squint your eyes. No, see, this is what I think. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen those videos going around of like old school Christmas decorations where you had like the popcorn on a string and the like the dried orange slices as like ornaments. It's like the Minecraft equivalent. It's like cottagecore Christmas. Ah, it's fine. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't think the snow's gonna cover it up much though. I put some snow carpets on it manually and they all melted from the lights. Don't know if I've got too many lights. Maybe, you know, no, it's Christmas. Let there be light. Let there be snow. Let it snow. Oh, I think I did a decent job. Next year, guys. Next year will be better. We'll be rich. We'll have green dye to spare at that point for sure. Maybe we'll have some other cool blocks. I'm going to trim the glowberries. Oh dear, it's not a place to AFK. Okay. Alright. Christmas tree. I've picked out this spot here just behind the lighthouse for the moss farm, and I'm building it mostly from memory. I've built these before using a few different guides. I found them all kind of similar. Maybe that's just the types that I saw. So I think I'm trying to build from what I think happens here. I've messed around in creative a little bit to see if I'm on the right track. I think I am. For anyone that hasn't seen moss farms, I know there isn't much point in them if you've got a skeleton spawner and everybody builds one, everybody even bothers with farms. But the basic premise is you've got a moss block here that you bone meal. Bone mealing this moss block will spread moss all around the stone, and it has to be stone, it won't work on cobble. Then if you piston push the stone, the moss will pop off. Everything that you've grown on the moss will pop off, like the grass, the saplings. Then you just have your water collect all of that goodies, all of those goodies rather. Pop them into a composter, a few composters, then you get a bunch of bone meal. You pump the bone meal back into the dispenser that's bone mealing your moss, and voila! Unlimited bone meal, unlimited moss stuffs. So yeah, it sounds pretty straightforward, and it really is. But there's a few steps here. So you need to have these pistons pushing the stone, and you also need furnaces or other type of immovable blocks. And the furnaces, I think, are the cheapest ones to get. I think like ender chests and like obsidian probably work too. I don't know. I always use furnace. Because you can't push these with pistons, so it stops it from just going on forever or whatever the piston limit is. And you need water. You need water here. And when you activate the redstone, I lied. Oh, Yeah, when you activate the redstone. I'm so bad at this game. When you activate the redstone and I fell down, it's going to. It doesn't. Why not work? Oh, yeah, you're gonna need blocks on top of here. Sorry. Ah, this is just a disaster. Right. One more try. There we go. Yeah, it releases your water. So imagine we have water all the way in these trapdoors. What should happen is if we've got enough, it should all flow over into this bit here. So it's gonna wash all the goodie items into a water stream here and lead into a hopper, and the hopper will go into a composter. Anyway, simple steps. I think that the hardest part about this is the stone generator, because you need water and lava on top of it, I think. Yeah, I think it's water at the bottom. And if you've got the timing wrong on the pistons, sometimes they'll become cobble and blah blah blah. They won't work on cobble, it breaks the whole farm. It's a whole shebang. But enough rambling. I don't even know if this is interesting. I'm gonna work on it a bit. Okay guys, I think we've got something here. Uh-huh. It's working! I'm so glad. I actually don't have any issues with this. I think I've got the timing pretty much just right. So I've got a little hopper clock here. Love my hopper clocks. How many items is it on? 10 items. And this seems to give it a perfect amount of time. I think I could maybe do it quicker. But I find like if you put it too quick, you get cobble in your generator. Who knows why? So we just have it on 10. It does. Oh, we're still getting cobble. It just seems to randomly do it. Really don't know why. Oh well. Hey guys, I was working on the moss farm and the tree has been really bothering me. There was some bad guys there, so I'll give you an update on what I've done to it. Because I kept looking over to it and I just wasn't happy with it. So I added about 2 more stacks of leaves, and that seemed to have done the trick because I'm so happy with it now. It's a bit of a hot mess still, but in a much nicer way. And this would be a lovely screenshot if we didn't have all these creepy guys down there. This is a work in progress. Okay guys, here's the tree again. Here's it in the daylight. I have been really busy on this moss farm. There it is in all its glory, in all its redstone ugliness. It looks significantly different, I think, from the last time I showed it to you guys. This has been hours and hours of work later than recording this. I've got it to a stage though where it's working pretty much flawlessly and I need to be done with it. I can't do it anymore. Let me explain to you what went wrong with this. In case you ever build your own one without following a guide, when you think you're smart enough to figure it out, my advice now, I've invested a lot of time into this farm. Good luck. Good luck. I hope it goes better than mine. So what the problem was, it comes down to the stone generators. Because you need the stone to pop, kind of get pushed in for the moss to pop out. You need to have water hitting lava to make that stone, right? And it can be cobblestone. And one thing that took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out is that the pistons will only push the stone if there's moss blocks there that can be popped out, because otherwise there's no space for the stone to get pushed, right? If there's no moss blocks it can replace with stone, then it can't push it, which sounds really straightforward now when I say it out loud like this, but what happened was, because I have my water coming in from the sides, what would happen is sometimes the moss wouldn't grow on this last row or on this last row. It just the RNG, the bone meal gods, they don't want to convert some of the stone here. Let's put this back on. Some of the stone here into moss, and what that would mean is that this piston here, this one here on the side, wouldn't extend. So it had no moss to squish, and so that would mean that no water, like how it's flowing there right now, no water will flow through it. And what that would mean is instead the water from the other side would end up hitting the block before the piston, if that makes sense. Like it would hit the second block here, but it would hit it from the other side, exactly as like what's happening right now. And by the time it would hit that block, because it's traveling all the way from this side onto this block here, it would hit the lava would be there first, and it would create cobblestone instead. That's what I'm trying to say. And this was happening on both sides, right? So I had a few various designs of this farm set up to try to navigate this issue. At one point I even had 2 dispensers with bone meal, and one would be like on this side and the other one on that side, which actually worked flawlessly, but it was really expensive because I was using 2 bone meal per use basically. So what I ended up doing is just making it 1 row shorter, and that seems to have done the trick. Because without the 7th row here of stone, even if this piston were not to extend, even if that piston were not to extend, the water hitting it from the other side would be quick enough for it to make stone instead of lava. So that is for hours and hours and hours of trying to fix this farm. The solution ended up being just to make it smaller. What else did I do? Yes, to make it a bit cheaper to run, I don't have it activating the bone meal every single time right now. So I've got a little counter here, which I totally took off the internet. No credit for this one. Oh dear. Sorry guys. I can't even get over here. There we go. Where is this counter? There it is. There's a hopper, there's a dropper. There's some items it swaps out. I don't really know how it works 100%, so I don't want to try to explain it. What else do we have? Yeah, we have the composters, which is our hoppers go into hoppers, which go into the composters, which go into the hoppers, which go into a dropper later. Yeah, simple enough. That part at least was quite easy to get going. Although I don't have a filter, so every so often I have to take like cobblestone out of there, which should be fine now because we don't have any more cobblestone at all. But yeah, I will stop there with the really maybe boring redstone talk. We're back at this spot again just to wrap up for the day. So I had a nice mix, I think, of decorating and redstoning for this episode, but I've definitely had enough of redstone for a little bit longer, especially because we had 2 episodes of it in a row. So if it's not your cup of tea, don't worry, I'm gonna do some more interesting stuff maybe, and a bit more building in the next couple episodes, especially because I need a beautiful home for this moss farm. Which means I need to hide its ugliness from the world. But yeah, I just wanted to say I think this episode's coming out. This episode's coming out a few days before Christmas. So if you celebrate, I wish you very, very happy, merry holidays. If you don't, I hope everything goes great and you have a nice, smooth end of the year, and you stay warm if it's cold, and you stay cold if it's warm. Oh my god, it's snowing. Perfect. Yeah, I hope everybody's got a great time at the end of the year. And for the actual wrap up for the New Year's, I'm gonna set off a few fireworks, I think, in Minecraft, of course. So tune in for next episode for a bit of fun, and we're gonna take a break from that. We're gonna take a break from that for sure. And if you hate the tree, guys, don't worry. I might set it on fire on January. See how I feel. I really can't tell. Let me know what you guys think, because I've looked at this for so long that I just cannot tell anymore. I do need a screenshot. Who knows? Anyways. Oh, that's the button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!